In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to do every black flash in Jujutsu Shenanigans. Okay, so the very first black flash is actually for Gojo. Now in the series, Gojo can do black flashes. I believe the first one on screen that he did was against Sukuna, but it wasn't his first ever. I believe he also tied Nanami for the most consecutive black flashes in a row, which was 4. I think so. I could be wrong. But yeah, Gojo does have black flashes, and the black flash you could do here is by doing rapid punches. So if I were to do rapid punches as a finisher, I will then do a black flash. Now, Gojo doesn't do specifically this in the manga because he does this attack against Miguel. And if he were to hit Miguel with a black flash, he probably would have just evaporated. But look, it's really clean. It's not something that Gojo couldn't do. He definitely could do this. Also, if you know where my kill sound is from, comment it down below. It's a pretty common one. Gojo also has another black flash, and this one is definitely from the manga. By going into your awakening and shooting a reversal red max, you can actually pull this ball back in. That will cause a black flash. Now, if you miss it, it just does that. Shoot him. Hold R. Now there isn't anything specific that you could do for the finisher. Yeah, so the finisher is exactly same as just a regular black flash variant, but that is taken from Gojo's moment against Sukuna in the manga, where he shot a red around the building and pulled it back in to hit Sukuna, pulling him into a black flash. It's fire, it's so canonical, it's just one of these things that make JJS one of the best battlegrounds on this platform. Now we go to the person that everybody thinks about, because this guy is blessed by these sparks of black. Yes, the MC. Some people say that he does it at will, and that's crazy. To be able to do this at will is insane. But let's get the one that everybody knows out the way, which is gonna be Divergent Fist. So normal Divergent Fist does Itadori's Divergent Fist, but if I were to time it correctly and press it twice, I'll do a black flash. This one isn't as spectacular as a finisher, obviously, because it's not a finisher, but the coolest thing about this, which was recently added, I say recently, but it's like a few months old, is that if you're not in front of the target, you can actually chain the black flashes. But if I were to do that, see, that time I did it wrong. So not only can you chain these black flashes, but they will actually give you a different black flash animation depending on which one you do. And there's 3 variations to it. Let's put the damage multiplier to 2.5 and let's spawn some dummies. So there's a kick. Boom. See that? So that black flash finisher actually kicks him towards the ground and they scrape along the way. That's insane, bro. Let me get the uppercut. Oh, kick again. And you also get that little sound effect by Yuji, which is exactly what he does when he does this first black flash, I believe. That's the normal one. I want you guys to see the uppercut because that one is the coolest one. Oh, uppercut. Damn, that is fire, giving 3 different black flash variations to Yuji. Sorry, Vessel. I also heard theories that they're gonna separate Sukuna and Yuji as characters, which would be really insane, honestly. Now you would think, okay, that's enough black flashes for Vessel, but there's actually one more. The last black flash is for Curse Strike's aerial. Everybody knows the aerial looks like this, but if you were to use it as a finisher, it would do that. Now that, if you're a JJK fan, then you should probably know where that comes from right away. Let me try to make it look like the actual scene. I think it comes from this way. That comes from him and Toto's fight against Hanami in the first season, where Yuji first unlocks the ability to land a black flash. It's so cool that Yuji's black flashes could come from any sort of attack he does, like a kick or a punch or whatever, and something more canonical that JJS does. Now we go on to Perfection, who also manga accurate to having a black flash. You can see him do it in season 2 against Toto and against Yuji. I might be wrong about that, but he definitely does it against Toto. But his black flash comes from Focus Strike, and unlike Yuji, he cannot chain it. Thank goodness, because if Mahito could chain it in the manga, they'd all be dead. Basically, by timing Focus Strike properly, you can get a black flash. It's pretty much the exact same timing as Divergent Fist, and kind of looks similar to Gojo's rapid punches finisher. This one is just pretty cool. It's not super specific to the manga. It is something that he does, but yeah. But it also has its own finisher variant. If I put a dummy right here, I'm gonna have to hit him a couple times. Hold on. Okay, by doing the finisher, you will actually do this. And I messed it up. Yep, you do a black flash, launching them up into the air where their body then explodes from idle transfig. Let me show you guys that one more time. Yeah, that's probably one of the coolest black flashes in the game and the most gory. Now there is more. There is more black flashes for perfection. This black flash though doesn't do the most damage in the world and is more focused on getting you into a different mode. I'll show you what I mean by that. Now we all know that Mahito has a super awakening, and to get into that super awakening you need to land 2 black flashes. That is canonical because he does exactly that in the manga to understand the true essence of his soul. So by pressing G, you can actually do a black flash. Oh, I gotta be my awakening first. So as you can see, it's a super long startup, very similar to the one he does against Yuji, I think. Oh, and you do a black flash. And you can see like this little rainbow bar at the bottom. That's gonna be the indicator letting you know how much more you need. So by pressing G one more time, I gotta wait for idle transfiguration's cooldown to go down, and then boom, I will go into my super awakening and get distorted spirit body of killing, or whatever it's called. So that's 3 black flash variants that you could do with perfection, but there's one more. And this comes from the finisher of widespread strikes. So if I do widespread strikes right here, yep, and that's just fire, bro. How could you not like that? Let me show you guys that one more time. It's hard to see what's going on, but yeah, shout out Z, bro. He's really a student in the game and likes JJK. And that puts us at 10 black flashes in the game so far. But I suspect that there's gonna be one more, because the character that's in early access right now is Switcher, based on Aoi Todo. And Todo himself does do a black flash against Mahito in season 2. Now, will it be a base move, or will it be an awakening move, or will you need it to get into your awakening? We don't know. But I do suspect that this character will get a black flash. It should be something similar to what he does in season 2 against Mahito. Obviously, we all cloud him and say that it did 0 damage, but it did do damage. It did do damage. And above all of that, by landing a black flash, one person can understand the true essence of their curse energy better. So that black flash did lead Todo into being a better Jujutsu sorcerer overall. But comment down below if you guys think it'll be in his base moveset, or it'll be in his awakening, or it'll be a requirement to get into his awakening. I personally think it won't be in his base moveset. I doubt it. It's not really an integral part to Todo, but maybe the character needs some balancing and needs that. Well, comment down below which black flash is your favorite and which ones they need to add from the manga. I know there's still a couple characters that have black flashes. If you're new here, consider subscribing, because the Mafia and I are on a mission to 100,000k subscribers. We're halfway there, and we're only getting closer by the day. So if you enjoy my humor or the information I provide, then consider subscribing, because you can always unsubscribe at any time. Millz Mafia out. Yeah.